In this video you will learn about the Eurocup and how it works. The UEFA European Championship, better known as the Eurocup or simply Euro, is the most important international football tournament for national teams in Europe, organized by UEFA every 4 years. In its inaugural edition, the tournament was called the European Nations Cup or simply European Cup, to change to the name of the European Nations Championship in 1968. It is from the 1992 edition that the name Eurocup or Euro. The team with the most titles is Spain with 4 on its record. The official ball is manufactured by the German sports equipment company Adidas. Until the 1976 Euros Cup, only 4 countries participated in the final phase, which reached it after previous qualifying rounds. Since 1980, 8 teams have done so, the number that increased to 16 competitors starting with the 1996 Euros Cup. All of these teams participate after qualifying in a special process organized by UEFA with the various teams affiliated with said confederation. The only exception is the host team of each edition, which is classified directly in its own right. Currently, the Women's Eurocup and the Under-21 Eurocup are held in a similar format. The current champion team is Spain. The history of the Eurocup dates back to 1927 when the Frenchman Henri Delaunay, then Secretary of the French Football Federation, together with the great Austrian official Hugo Mille, formulated the idea of a championship of European nations when they saw that the championship was already being played in South America. South American Copa America since 1916. Before, in 1925, another precedent was set, also promoted by the French Federation called the Latin Countries Cup, which apparently did not finally materialize. Many federations did not agree with the ideas, and due to the difficulty at the time in scheduling the matches, the tournament did not take place until 1957, the year in which the UEFA Congress, a European football organization established in 1954, was held. Delaunay, who he was then its general secretary, he had died 2 years before said Congress, but his great idea for the competition led to the trophy being named in his honor as the European Nations Cup, Henri Delaunay Cup. The initial idea was to create a competition open to all European federations to be decided by a 3-member committee. It was finally urged to reduce it to a certain number of participants so as not to give rise to an infinite number of matches and which would harm the rest of the football calendar, and especially the World Cup. Likewise, participants should not be forced to repeatedly face the same rivals in the same group. Pierre Delaunay, Henry's son, was appointed secretary of the championship's organizing committee to ensure the development of the initially planned competition. Participants since the competition emerged in 1960 with 17 teams, 4 of which participated in its final phase. The total of 55 different teams have participated in the qualification phase for it. Since the 1960 edition, the total of 34 teams have managed to participate in one of the final phases of the Eurocup. Until the 1980 edition, the final phase was held in a fixed venue and consisted only of semi-finals and finalists. From the aforementioned edition, one more round was increased until the quarter-finals as part of the final tournament, with 8 teams, which increased to 16 in 1996 and 24 in 2016. Classification starting with the 1996 edition, the number of teams eligible to participate grew considerably due to political changes in Eastern Europe with the dissolution of the Soviet Union, Czechoslovakia and Yugoslavia, reaching 49 teams in the 2000 qualifying phase. Subsequently, there have been smaller incorporations such as Andorra and Bosnia and Herzegovina 2000 and the incorporation of Kazakhstan after passing through the AFC 2008. Recently there have been 2 controversial additions, such as Gibraltar in 2016, with the opposition of Spain, and Kosovo for the 2020 edition, with opposition especially from Serbia. This has caused UEFA to veto the matches between Gibraltar and Spain or between Kosovo and Serbia, Bosnia and Herzegovina or between Kosovo and Russia. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.